couple months ago, a couple days right after I got the Toshiba Satellite P500, I posted a video on YouTube just showing my first impressions and basically what I thought. But now that I've had the computer for 2 months, I figured it's time to give it a full in-depth review. So here we go. First thing you'll notice is the sheer size of the computer. If I take my hand and put it on it, there's still a lot of room. It's because it is an 18.4-inch screen, and trust me, if you've ever tried to find a case for an 18.4-inch laptop, it'll take you a while to find just what you want. On the back, we have the Toshiba logo, and the back is kind of a graphite color, you could say, and it has these fusion finish stripes on it, which look really good. The only issue is that since the entire thing is black, it collects all sorts of little fingerprints and smudges and dirt and anything that goes on it, which might bother you, might not. Doesn't really bother me that much. Now we'll open the computer and see the 18.4-inch screen running at 1680 by 945 resolution. So we go along the top, just standard bezel, Skype sticker, which I haven't taken off, webcam. It's got a built-in mic. Then we move down, Toshiba logo, and now is where it starts to get good. On each side, we have a Harman Kardon speaker. These sound really good, and they have really great bass, even though that doesn't really come out of here. We have the media control buttons, power button, eco mode, which randomly didn't work, mute, fast forward, rewind, mute, media center, pause, play, fast forward, / rewind, and volume up and down. We then have the number pad, which is very nice, and the added option that I purchased is the Backlit Keyboard. If I turn the lights off, you can see that it will continue to glow for about 15 seconds before it goes off again. And I really like having this feature, it's just pretty cool. Then we have more fusion finish. And here is the trackpad, which also has fusion finish. It has this little bar to tell you that it's on, and it has this little button to turn it on and off. This trackpad is multi-touch, then left click, right click, and here's something cool. It's a biometric fingerprint reader. This I had seen on the specifications list, but not in the photos, so I wasn't sure if it would come with one or not. So when I opened it and it did, that was pretty cool. Then along the front, we have a wireless switch, SD card slot with SD card in it, system indicator lights, and that's all. Then we have label flash sticker, Intel Core 2 Duo, Energy Star, glowing satellite, and Windows 7. Now we'll move over to the right side of the computer, where we have the headset or speaker port, microphone jack, 2 USB ports, a modem port, a VGA port, and the adapter, where the power adapter goes, and a lock slot. On the back there is nothing, so I won't even bother wasting your time to show you. And here on the left we have the slot loading DVD drive slot, express card slot, which is empty right now, an i.link mini FireWire, I guess. I think that's what it is, FireWire 400, I don't know. HDMI port, which I'll get to in depth in a minute. Then I think we have a USB port. Then we have a USB / sleep and charge / eSATA port. If you plug an external SATA drive in here, you can use it. You can also plug in a USB device and put the computer to sleep and it'll still charge or do whatever it's trying to do. Then we have an Ethernet port, which is good. Now that I've covered the cosmetic outside of the laptop, I will just go over some basic features of the computer itself. This computer has an Intel Core 2 Duo T6600 running at 2.2 gigahertz, which is pretty good. Works for me. It also has a 320 gig 5400 RPM hard drive, which was the standard model that came with it. and it has 2 gigs of RAM, which is upgradable to, I believe, 6 or 8 gigs, probably 8. And the very, very cool thing about this laptop, well, actually there's 2 cool things. One is that it has the option for a dedicated graphics card, which I purchased. It was like $140. It's the NVIDIA GeForce GT230M. That's a 1 gig dedicated graphics card. That's pretty good for a laptop. And the other cool thing is that this laptop is so big that it has room for a whole second hard drive. You can have a second hard drive in there. That's pretty cool. So you can have 2 320s or 2 640s, or a 320 and a 640 and a 320 and a 64 gig solid state, or whatever you want. That's pretty cool. And now we will talk about the performance. Okay, yeah, there we go. Nice bit of improv there. If I go to the Windows Experience rating, then it will give you a 5.5 rating. The rating for my system is the processor ranks in at 5.7, the memory ranks in at 5.5, the graphics for Windows rate in at 6.4, the gaming graphics rate in at 6.4, and the primary hard disk rates in at 5.5. So the RAM and the hard disk are the lowest points in my laptop, and both of those are upgradable, so I can fix that whenever I please. Okay, so yeah, this has basically been my review of the Toshiba Satellite P500. If you're in the market for a desktop replacement that has lots of abilities, like the ability to output to an HD TV via HDMI, which I do with the HDMI port and the NVIDIA GeForce GT230M. It has the ability to handle some pretty good video editing. Definitely takes HD with stride. This is what I'm going to edit this video on. And it's just an all-around computer. You can get an optional Blu-ray drive, which is cool, because then you can watch Blu-ray movies, which I just didn't find the need to. Anyway, I highly recommend this computer. You can pick up a model for easily under $1,000. I believe mine was $890. So this has been BB Tech Help. Please be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And you can also find this video at bbtechhelpbb.hostoi.com. That's bbtechhelpbb.hostoi.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.